So here we are, the mark of the beast. I don't want to get flagged for anything, you know, they go complain about your video and try and copyright strike me. You can't buy, swap or sell without the mark. This is it, you know, they're totalitarian fucking, that's it, it's finished. It's all over, ladies and gentlemen. The life you knew, the life you had is finished. It's now need for you to move on into a different path, and even then you're going to need their jab. You can't do anything without their jab. You can't even enter a shop. You can't buy, swap, sell. You can't get a job without their jab. And people will do anything they can right now to get their freedom back. You know, they'll agree to anything. It doesn't, you know, like put a jab in, walk around with a pass. If you don't have it, you can't go to McDonald's. You won't be able to go shopping. You won't be able to go to the supermarket. And these people are paid $9,000 a week. This woman, she's on 9,000 a week, ladies and gentlemen. The commissioner, the same kind of money. They've never missed a paycheck. They're fine. They'll be happy. They're going to have a good Christmas. You must comply. You need a pass here, ladies and gentlemen, to get a job. Also, you need a pass to go to your work. Does all this sound familiar to you? Like 1940s, whatever it was, Germany, you know, when the Nazis moved in? Because you can't do anything without a pass. Look at this guy, masked outside, sanitizer, everything. And they still want him to have a pass. See? This comes everywhere. This isn't just Sydney, it's not just now, it's for life. This is it. It won't end. I'm sorry, if you're thinking that you're going to get your freedom back and you're going to do what you did before, you can forget all of that. It's not going to happen. You're going to need their pass to go anywhere, and you're going to be outside of your area, and there'll be instant lockdowns here and there. As soon as they have one case, they'll lock down an entire country. And they think it's going to go back to normal. They think they're going to get their life back. Masks are mandatory, so forever this person's going to be wearing a mask. For life. Everyone walking around on the streets, they want them wearing them for life. They reported this morning, ladies and gentlemen, that if you live with housemates, you've got to presume that they have the virus and that you've also got the virus. You've got to presume that you're going to you've got to presume that you've got the virus already. It's truly totalitarian and full-on disgusting. And hopefully I don't get flagged for the video. I got flagged for the other one that I made about the women's empowerment. She's on $500,000 a year. That woman, the health lady. Yeah, she's on $500,000 a year. Here we go. This is the big one I wanted to show you. The ticket to freedom. Hear her? Here's how they work. She's going to explain it to you. This is the new system, ladies and gentlemen. This is the beast system being rolled in. This is its introduction. This is at the grouse roots of it. This is where it all begins. Getting them used to having the passport. Getting them used to having their mark. And they're going to have booster shots. It's not just one shot or two shots. You're going to need a booster shot every year. It doesn't end. And these people are so happy to give themselves up, to give their freedoms up, we're going to get freedom back if we just have this and we wear a mask all the time. One passport app. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. And you need someone to check it now when they go on the door. So you're going to have people checking you, checking your phone. Do you have your pass? Will you be let in today, or are you carrying the virus? Here we go. It's all going to come out, ladies and gentlemen. It's quite scary, really. It's all listed there for you, ladies and gentlemen, all on the app for the government to get the approval. And you get your green tick, and you're able to go anywhere, just like Israel. So we're going to have the people that are going to walk around with this fucking shit on their phone, or the people that aren't going to have it on their phone. And those people just aren't going to go to your businesses. They're not interested in going to drinking your coffees or whatever the fuck you got to offer. You can stick all that shit in your ass. Look at this, all for it. Ah. That's it. See, ladies, you're going to need it wherever you go, whatever you do. More privileges. They're calling just what we called everyday life back in the old days, they called privileges. So being able to go into a shop is a privilege. Being able to go flying is a privilege now. It's a privilege, ladies and gentlemen, for you to go and get your groceries or go and get your hair cut. It's a privilege for you to go and get your nails done or fucking to walk down the street. It's a privilege. See, they're living on privileges now, these people. They've got no idea, do they? It's a great idea. Compulsory. She's calling for it to be compulsory. Look at this guy. No jab, no entry. Well, I'm glad. Let them put their signs at the front of their shops, because I won't be walking into any of them. Like, at all. Even if I had the jab, I still wouldn't be walking into your fucking shop because you're demanding people to have the jab. It's pretty full on, isn't it? This dystopian, totalitarian future that we head into. And, you know, you sit back and you watch it and you just, like, you shake your head. Can it get any more full on? Oh, this is long term. You see, ladies and gentlemen, this isn't short term. There's no cure. You know, it just stops you spreading it. And when if you do get it, it gives you a less of an ailment. But it doesn't stop you actually catching it. It doesn't stop you from spreading it. It doesn't stop you from a whole bunch of stuff. Crazy. We're heading into a really, really crazy world, ladies and gentlemen. We're heading into a... There you go. So they were calling today for 80% coverage. 80% coverage of in here and 0 cases before the lockdown goes off. So you're looking at fucking at least Christmas, January. We're going to be locked down here until that time. I imagine, I don't know what it's like on your side of the world or what you're having to deal with, but everything is dead out there. They are absolutely killing the entire economy. They're killing everything. What's the point in going out and trying to find a job when there are no fucking jobs and you're always caused into lockdown all the time? And apparently we've got a virus out there that kills people, right? So why would you want to put yourself in jeopardy for this, for this virus? It's pretty full on. Like, it's getting to a point where we're just, what are we going to do? You can't, people that are protesting, they're going to be in a lot of trouble. They're already knocking on those people's doors and arresting them, not, giving them fines. And down in Sydney, it's even worse. They will physically grab you, the coppers, if you haven't got a mask on, like even outside. They'll physically grab you. They cause more harm than what the mask does, right? So I'd be very careful out there, ladies and gentlemen. Be very, very careful. We're heading into a Just a really, really bad future. Just a really, really horrendously bad situation down the track. And God knows what it's going to be like in January, February next year, because you will not be able to go anywhere or do anything without their green pass on your phone to prove that you've had the jab. And they're going to get it so you won't even be able to go into a supermarket. So they've got control of us completely and utterly. And don't you find it amazing that it's taken them 50 years, 100 years of all this planning, right, to get to this point, and all they needed was a fucking virus. You know, if they had thought of the virus 20 years ago, you could bet we would have had it. I'm serious. Because right now they really do have total, utter, totalitarian control. And it's really scary of what's going to happen in the future. So I thought I'd share that with you. Just a quick video that I seen they were going to put on. Yeah, good luck. Stay tuned, all right? Stay tuned, and we'll catch you in the future. Give us a thumbs up, give us a sub if you're not subbed, and we'll catch you again. Thanks, ladies and gentlemen.